Okay guys, so I have actually found maybe one saving grace to do with the difficulty of Railjack in its current form. Yes, it's still rather easy, but at least now, I feel like if you want the same kind of challenge that you used to get when you were doing Gian Point, you should probably decide to just do Ruse War Field instead. So basically, Ruse War Field kind of feels like Gian Point used to, so I think that's going to be okay for the most part. At least that'll mull things over for now until we get more difficult content or like another Scar Spear type event, in which case then we'll start going up against level 100s and then we'll really see whether or not everything is just too easy. But in the meantime, once again, just real quick, this is the Avionics Grid that I will be using. It is more or less the same Avionics Grid as before. I think the only difference is that I have decided to change the hull armor to just bulkhead. So instead of hull weave, I'm using a maxed bulkhead. That's it. So everything else is pretty much the same compared to the build that I was using on the stream. I might actually just swap this real quick to flow burn, although that's really pointless. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. I will actually just stick to intruder stasis. So here we are in Ruse War Field Veil space. We're going to activate our particle ram immediately, and we're going to use Sinker Volley against these fighters. So as you can see, they don't one-shot the fighters at Ruse War Field because they're higher level, therefore they have actually, I guess, enough health and armor to withstand an entire Seeker Volley. Kind of means you have to put a little bit more effort into killing these guys instead of just pressing 3 and being done with it. Also, of course, the cutters will have some amount of countermeasures available to them, so that means that some of your missiles are going to completely and utterly screw up. But that's okay. It's just part of the gig. I'm gonna head towards the objective. And immediately we have noticed the one thing that I don't like about the speed changes, which is the boost strain. I find that to be just a bit much. In my opinion, I don't think the boost strain is warranted. The boost strain changes rather. Which is that boost strains significantly faster than usual. We're going to use a missile from my Tycho Seeker on that cruise ship right there. I think it's still got its shield generator, so we're going to use one again. Or do it again. That should take out the shield generator. Awesome. I have noticed another big time YouTuber attacking one of the Scold cruise ships that has a shield. Shot at it with a forward artillery. Obviously that did nothing. Kind of disappointed that even now they still haven't realized that extra mechanics are required in the Veil. But that's okay, whatever. I'm done with that. So yeah, the great thing about Ruse War Field is that, like I said, it feels like a real Veil mission, which means I actually do need to do other things outside of just sitting in the pilot's seat and destroying everything. And that leads me to one of the things that I definitely like about the new update, which is that, see that? Tons and tons of resources have already been picked up, and this is most likely due to the fact that the vacuum has been increased by about double range, I believe, so that makes it really, really good. Back in your old days, there was definitely an issue to do with the fact that I could end up just picking up a lot of one type of resource and not enough of another type of resource, which basically meant I couldn't build anything. And when you can't build anything, that really screws up the experience for Railjack. So I'm really glad that at least that change is now in effect. But otherwise, now we can just continue to spam our Seeker Volley. We really are spamming Seeker Volley, because Seeker Volley at the moment is really, really good. Now apparently it's bugged. Apparently. I feel like at least the crit chance that was cited in the Railjack Revisited notes, that's definitely been bugged. It's meant to be 40%, and it really feels like it's 100% at the moment. So we'll have to see if an actual 40% crit chance on Seeker Volley will mean that Seeker Volley isn't too overpowered. We'll just see. Now keep in mind, we've actually just killed enough fighters to finish off the mission, so let me just get rid of this ram sled. Okay. And that took a whopping 3 minutes, and that kind of still feels a bit fast, in my opinion. Like, it doesn't feel like it should be that fast for a Veil mission, but at least it's better than 2, you know? It's definitely, I feel like it feels more like a mission than it is when it's just 2. power fantasy and all those memes aside, doesn't matter. Now the thing about cruise ships, even at Ruse War Field, is that they actually can't be one-shotted by the forward artillery, even with a max forward artillery. You can actually one-shot them just by shooting at the engines in Gian Point, but that does not appear to be the case at Ruse War Field. So, if I were to aim... This one also has 2 particle drops, which probably might screw me up. Am I going to hit a thing? Okay, that's lucky. Never mind. Apparently I'm the goose again. Completely wrong. If you aim for the engines, you can still hit it. I have no issue with that. Although for some reason in a previous playthrough it just wasn't working out. Alright, let's give this a go again. Maybe I wasn't hitting the engines. Let's aim for it. Okay, never mind. If you aim for the engines, you can still one-shot a cruise ship, which means you just gotta aim. It's really that simple. Oops, nothing. Oh, by the way, as you may have noticed, every single ability is now tied to your engine color. That got him. And I pick off this one as well.
Cruise ship eliminated.
There we go. And I can get rid of this one as well.
Enemy cruise ship has arrived. They are powering weapons. Cruise ship reactor.
Where's the last one?
Detonated.
Oh no, it's behind me. Where is it? Come on. Got it. There we go. Yeah, so definitely going at Ruse War Field is still a lot easier than it was before. Managed to kill off all of the fighters and all of the cruise ships in 6 minutes, which is short. And then really all we're going to do now is the objective, which is going to take maybe 3 or 4 minutes, especially by myself. That's inevitable. It's the objective. It's kind of what you expect. There's several parts to it. Oh.
Loaded. 10-0 in the barrel.
Damn it. Oh no, he got it. Cool. Because mag is incredibly powerful. Where is it? Oh. He's there. That guy asleep? Lol.
Ship secured. Back to work. Fire crew, stand down.
The only reason why I never really solo Ruse War Field before is because the objective exists. Kind of just made it so that, like, I'm not particularly interested in doing an objective per se. I'm more interested in just blowing stuff up. Not blowing stuff up in an extremely easy sense, obviously, but just blowing stuff up in general. And as neat as it is to have this mechanic in the game where, like, an objective that requires some teamwork, especially as I'm soloing, I don't really care, you know, does that make sense? Yeah. So, let's do the Railjack side of the objective. Obviously, I think actually I wonder if and when Commander-in-Chief decides to show up, might make the objective a lot easier to do. If you end up doing the stuff inside, you could probably then command your AIs to do the objective from the outside, but we'll see. Also, I feel like maybe while we're doing this, side note would be the fact that I can simply target the objective should mean that I should be able to use my slingshot warhead intrinsic, it actually flies straight in.
Exposed. Open fire. Fires.
Oh. Also, by the way, once again, fires at this particular moment in time, being like second day since Railjack Revisited, fires a bug. They actually don't do anything at this particular moment in time. I could actually leave this right here, and if you notice on the top left-hand corner, none of my health is being lost. But you know what? Oops, I actually need to shoot it. You know what? I have anastasis. Might as well use it.
Flames extinguished.
Let's finish this thing.
Now. Away crew. Wrecking time. Destroy marked components.
Wait, is this a missile platform? Oh, missile platforms in the Veil are broken as well. They don't actually shoot any missiles, which kind of explains why my ship isn't losing tons and tons of health. Because normally when you're like even just 3 kilometers away from a missile turret, that missile turret is going to try and shoot some missiles at you. 3 kilometers? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm 3 kilometers away. I can't remember. Point is, missile turrets is supposed to be one of the super duper dangerous objectives to be just hanging around at.
Trash the place.
Die. Ah, damn it! They shot through Arcane Victory. That's unfortunate. Nope. There we go.
Missile battery. Kernels slacked.
Whew. So we actually completed Ruse War Field by ourselves in about 12 minutes. So it's obviously a lot faster than before. I think I used to take about half an hour to complete Ruse War Field, and now it's a 12-minute shebang. Which is maybe a bit on the short side, but like I said, it was about 6 minutes, I think. I can't even remember. 4 or 5 or 6 minutes just by killing all of the ships and all of the cruise ships. So that's about it. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Do you reckon this is still in the too easy camp, or do you reckon this feels a little bit better? Or do you reckon this is still somehow too difficult? Let me know in the comments if you're struggling with Ruse War Field. Maybe try something like what I am using. Definitely some of the new avionics are making a massive impact, in particular the cheap shot impacts, which are super duper cheap yet super duper useful, so really good for that. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.